Okay guys, so it's been a few hours and I've left Local Biz Alpha to do its work, and you can see we've got 482 posts now, and this is with the full API being used. Now if you want to save money, you can see here so far that's cost about $12.82 to be able to do these. Okay, and this is why I think it's important that we focus on the larger areas. Okay, if you want to use a full API, choose the larger cities. So I chose, for example, 24 cities in Texas, and that means that I'm going to have limited amount of posts, but I'm focused on a higher population area where there's probably going to be a higher search volume. The alternative is that you can use just the images and YouTube videos from this free multimedia section in here, which is not going to cost you anything. And what you would do then is, in your settings in here, in the Local Biz Alpha settings, is you would switch off the images, and that means you're not taking any images from that API, and you can switch off the maps so that you're not taking any maps from that API. That's going to cut your cost down dramatically, okay, because those two are costing money every time they're pulled in. Okay, so what we have in here as well is the ability that we can choose to hyperlink. I've never used it. That means that we will use a hyperlink to the actual Google Places API URL, or the Google My Business URL for that particular image, which means it's only going to load if somebody clicks on it. Or here what we can do is we can pull in the first 100 images and just keep recycling them, which makes no sense to me. It's there if somebody wants to do it, but it makes no sense to me unless you're happy to show the same business image after every 100 posts. I think what he's done here, he's confused what I asked him to do. I said I wanted a folder. We can add images to a folder that we can upload, and I think that's what he's done here. He's not properly understood what I wanted in here, and the default is to import the images from the API. Okay, so anyway, this actually works better. We don't need to be able to pull in from a folder, but I'm pretty sure that's what went wrong there. Oh, that's what's happened there, I should say. From here though, the images is just it's going to search Flickr. You can put in here something like car insurance, and sometimes in these sites it's kind of hard to. I'll just click on all of them. There's 5 times 10 here. There's 50 per page. Okay. If I go to the next page, select all, that's another 50, and you can see it automatically pre-populates in the background. Okay, so you don't need to click on save or anything like that. It's already saved in here. Okay, and here same with the videos as well. You can just put in your keywords. As I was saying, it's sometimes it's hard to get the correct kind of images in Pixabay, so you might want to choose the first 100 images or something like that and just have those rotate. That's where it could make sense, I guess. That's entirely up to you. Okay, if you go this way, then you can go for the sort of larger statewide, and here's how this would work in my opinion. Okay, if you want to go like, we know that these websites, they will rank for the business names. Okay, they will rank for those businesses, and some of those businesses have got decent search volume. Some of them we saw like 2,400 a month and 1,600 search volume a month just for one business. Now they're not all like that, but there are some like that. Okay, and here's where this would help if you want to go like really sort of large. For a state like Texas, you would have like, I think it was 1,700 or 1,900 locations. What you would do then is you would use this, and so you're still going to get your rankings for that business name. Okay, and it's going to cost you less money because you're not using the maps and you're not using the image. Okay, you're just basically optimizing for that particular business name. Now what you want to do, whether you use that strategy or not, is you want to get rankings for your parent pages. So when we create these campaigns, every one of those locations, like for example San Antonio, Texas, I will have a page in here for car insurance, San Antonio, Texas, and from that page it's going to be all the listings for San Antonio, Texas car insurance businesses, chow pages as I call them. Okay, you want to rank for that page, and what you want to do then is you want to get some either backlinks, or you want to use some user behavior signals to boost your rankings. And what is the user behavior signals? Get the CTR from the search engine, okay? Get it to go and watch a video. Put one link in your video description. It still works. The old rank attack system still works. It never stopped working. It's still. I used it last week. I went and ranked 3 keywords, 2,900 search volume each, with the 3-minute campaign. Okay, literally. It still works like gangbusters. There's a lot of people that just don't know about it, don't use it. And what all we're doing there is we're just getting the CTR clicks for the exact keyword you want to rank. Okay, all we're doing is about 20 to 30 views for each keyword. So if you want to rank for something like car insurance in San Antonio, Texas, then you want to make sure that's the search query that's being done in the search engines before it clicks through to your video, and then you're going to have a high retention view on your video. So if you've got a tool like VidAttack Alpha, it becomes really easy. If you don't have a tool like VidAttack Alpha, it's still really easy. Go to places like picoworkers.com, look for some micro workers sites, go to crowdsearch.me, go to fiverr.com and get some credits for crowdsearch.me. There's multiple ways that you can get this done, okay? I use VidAttack Alpha because we had the very first software doing this back in 2014. It was called Search and Click Commander then. It's always worked really, really well for doing this particular strategy. That strategy is not new. It's been around for a long, long time. Just took people time to get to understand it. And then when they did understand it, then we start to see all the new services pop up, which is fine. I'm not bothered about that. But here's the thing. You got to understand the nuances of what is actually happening in there, okay? And here's what they all don't know, is if you have that one link in your description in your YouTube video, you can use the YouTube video views to rank the web page. It happens time and time and time again, okay? And it's really important to understand it, because if you can understand that, then if you understand how to optimize the titles and stuff using VidAttack Alpha, which I covered in many, many videos for the VidAttack Alpha members, then you will know how that we can use sort of broad match title optimization to go and rank for multiple keywords, okay? And it's just a little trick that we know because we've been using this for years, for 6 years or 5-6 years, however long it's been. We didn't pop up yesterday, and that's the difference, because we've been using it for years. We have experience with this strategy, and we've discovered and stumbled upon things that we wouldn't otherwise have known if we weren't using it so heavily. Anyway, so that's how you can do that, or you can just send some backlinks, anchor text backlinks. That could work well. You could go to places like Domain Highway, have a look at that, domainhighway.com. You can go and get some PBN links from there. They're quite decent, from what I've heard from their reputation. I was watching a video on some guy talking about it yesterday. I haven't tested it myself. Or you can just go and get some blog comment links, get niche comment links, okay? You can get them on fiverr.com, get good quality ones, make sure it's manual, make sure it's somebody who knows what they're doing with it, who can get you real comment links, okay? So that will give you backlinks from industry or from niche websites coming into your parent pages, and it's not expensive. Just stick to what makes sense. And you don't need like expensive links for this. What you want to do is start off with the blog comments to see how you go with that. Run some CTR video views with the link in description, and you can put this in. You can change the link from campaign to campaign as well if you want to. So you can have a link going to San Antonio, Texas page, and then have the next time you run a campaign, do the link for Dallas, Texas campaign page. Test it, see if it works. I don't know if it works or not. Let's test it, or just put a different intro into the video and see if it works. Okay, just play around with it. Those campaigns take literally 2 minutes. Okay, if you can upload a video to YouTube, and you can write down a keyword to go and search for, and click a button, then you're okay. As long as you have some captures and some proxies, and that's it. It's very, very simple stuff. All right. Anyway, so that's basically Local Biz Alpha, the updated sort of version. So I wanted to tone it down. I wanted to make sure that we understood this time about the cost and stuff. So you will see that if you click on the details here, it's going to give you details about your campaigns. Now, if you do get stuck, if you feel your campaigns have got stuck, you're going to run this listing diagnostics tool. click on that one time, okay, it's going to go and see that all of the campaign pages have been created. If it has stalled, it's going to kick off again from where it stalled. Okay, if you still have problems at that point, then you need to send in a ticket and we will put it forward to our coder for this particular tool. Because it's a technical issue, I can't really deal with it personally myself because I don't understand the tech side of it, so I need to wait for him to respond to me. So you know, there's a process there. You send it into support, the support team will send it over to the coder, and when he replies, we can sort of get to the bottom of it. It might be worth your while, if you do need to send a ticket anytime for any of these sites, add your login details, so that saves some time. Otherwise we might have to come back, the coder needs to get a login. Okay, so that's another, you know, bit of time wasted there. So it's easier if you just send us a login, so that you can go and have a look straight away. Okay, we'll see how we go with it. Anyway, thank you for watching.